Hey crackheads, it's me. Lately I have been changing up the way I edit and what videos I post. I really like these kind of videos, so I hope you guys enjoy them too. For this video we will be doing most favorite and least favorite member from all the groups I stan. I will be going in the order of my least stan to my most stan groups. I don't want to say this, but I feel like I have to anyway. Just because someone is my least favorite member does not mean I hate them, their group, or their company. I will explain why a member is my favorite and why a member may be my least favorite. If you disagree with something I say, feel free to correct me in the comments. Subscribe and like the video too. Now that is out of the way, let's begin. My favorite and least favorite idols from the groups I stan. Number 7. GFRIEND. My favorite member from GFRIEND is Sinbi. Sinbi just has a cool aura around her. She seems very raw and not afraid to be herself. Sinbi stands out from her members both visually and personality wise. She was the first member besides Yoonha to catch my attention. I like how she is honest with her feelings and not afraid to stand up for herself. I think I just really relate to her. My least favorite members from GFRIEND are Sawan and Umji. I know a lot of people will be shocked that I say I don't like Umji because she is so sweet, but that is exactly why I don't like her. Though she also has a mischievous side to her, I usually only see her cute side, which I find cringy. The Umji from variety shows is not the same Umji in GFRIEND vlogs. As far as Sawan, I just find her annoying at times. It's nothing personal, I just don't care for her that much. Number 6. Red Velvet. My favorite member from Red Velvet is Irene. I first discovered Red Velvet through Moonbile of MAMAMOO's solo Selfish. She had Soolji featured on the song's chorus, and ever since then I wanted to get to know Red Velvet more. By doing so I realized I liked Soolji, but I liked Irene more. I like how quiet and mysterious Irene is with people. Sometimes she does a complete switch and is kind and open. I think I was drawn to the duality of her personality. She just seems really cool. My least favorite member from Red Velvet is Wendy. In my previous crackhead video I said that Irene, Soolji, and Wendy were my favorites. Someone quickly informed me that Wendy is racist. How can a Canadian who grew up around black people move to Korea and all of a sudden only think black people are ghetto thugs? It just doesn't add up. We have to be careful with how we allow idols to portray the black community. The general public in Korea isn't very open to people of darker complexions. So I wouldn't be surprised if most idols who make racist or offensive remarks are in fact racist. And an apology doesn't change the way someone views other people, it just makes the fans less mad at them. I could be wrong though. Number 5. GOT7. My favorite member from GOT7 is Bam Bam. If I wanted to make my justification quick, I would just talk about his visuals. Bam Bam is a Thai prince. Just like Lisa of BLACKPINK. His visuals make him stand out in the group. His long legs and dreamy looks into the camera made me a fan of him immediately. As I get to know more about GOT7 though, I notice he's more than just a pretty face. His fashion sense and care for his members are also things that have drawn me to him. He seems quiet like Irene too. My least favorite member of GOT7 is Jackson. Now just because I say Jackson is my least favorite does not mean I dislike or hate him. Jackson reminds me of my annoying best friend. I want to punch him in the face but hug him at the same time. It's very confusing. I know most idols speak fondly of Jackson and all the members of GOT7 are close with BTS, but the majority of my experience with GOT7 comes from variety shows and interviews. From Thessa you can see that Jackson tends to be really loud and want attention. He's just not my cup of tea. I prefer members like Bam Bam and Mark. Number 4. Twice. My most favorite members from Twice are Taeyeon aka Naeyeon and Jeongyeon. This was an extremely hard decision to make. Strong contenders were also Dahan, Momo and Jiho. If you guys would like to know why I like these 3 members too, I can chat with you in the comment section. Anyway, back to Taeyeon. Naeyeon reminds me of the cool girl in high school that everyone wants to be friends with, or a teen drama where a group of girls has a leader. Also she's really pretty and isn't embarrassed to let people know she knows she is pretty. Usually this would put me off from someone, but with Naeyeon it just makes me laugh. I hate Ejio, but Naeyeon's is okay. We love a fake Maknae. Next is Jeongyeon. She is hilarious. I love when she teases her members and her laugh is contagious. Plus she is gorgeous. Minus that time JYP gave her a bowl cut. I wish she would get more parts in Twice songs since she is a part of vocal line. My least favorite member is Minna. Aside from her ship with Chaeyoung, I haven't noticed anything special with her. I don't want to say she has no personality because I think I just need to get to know her better. Side note, am I the only one who gets Chi, Minna, and Sana confused? Number 3. BTS. My favorite member from BTS is Yoongi. Namjoon is who brought me to BTS. Hoseok is who makes me enjoy BTS the most. But Yoongi is who I am drawn to the most. I love his confidence in himself and how much effort he puts into his work. August D was the first BTS album I listened to in full, so he will always hold a place in my heart. My least favorite member from BTS is Jin. I do agree that Jin is very handsome, but is there anything more to him than that? Someone please let me know. In my opinion, visuals are the least important aspect of being an idol, so being hot or attractive is not that big of a deal to me, aside from Jimin. Number 2. BLACKPINK. My most liked member in BLACKPINK is Jennie. Most people hate Jennie, and before I got into BLACKPINK I did too. I heard she was lazy, could not sing, and that her label puts her before her other members. But when you think about it, shouldn't that make you a fan of her that much more? If Jennie really is this terrible performer and person, how can she be as big as she is? She can come off as a spoiled bitch, but the same can be said for Neon and many other idols. I don't know. I feel like K-poppies nitpicked her just because of how big Jennie and BLACKPINK are. You can't please everyone, and I think people are mad because she doesn't try to anymore. Or she really is a terrible person and I'm a clown. My least favorite members from BLACKPINK are Jisoo and Rose. They seem boring. I just started getting into BLACKPINK and the two names people always talk about are Jennie and Lisa. Rose and Jisoo seem to always be forgotten, which kind of makes me sad, because without them there would be no BLACKPINK. Number 1. MAMAMOO. My most favorite member from MAMAMOO is Moonbile. I could go on for hours about why I love Moonbile. From the beginning of her trainee days she had it hard. Training to be a vocalist, she was told she was not good enough and forced into being a rapper. But look at her now. Arguably one of the hardest and most fire female rappers in the K-pop game. Don't even get me started on her lyricism, and yes, she writes all her own raps. Don't believe me? Just go look at all the songs she is credited to. Aside from her talents, Moonbile is not afraid to be herself and rages authenticity. From her sense of fashion to the way she styles her hair, everything about her screams Moonbile. I also love the way she treats other idols, her members and us Moomoos. I just love the woman. My least favorite member from MAMAMOO is Error. OT4 for life. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, consider giving it a like. Let me know what other videos and topics you want me to post about. I am always open to learning about new groups, music, and members, so never be afraid to tell me something in the comments. Anyway, I will see you on the next video. Subscribe if you're new so you don't miss it. I'll see you later, bitches.